Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are a regular here. This is the continuation of the Idaho 4 series of readings, and I'm going to get into who I'm looking into in a moment. First of all, I just want to welcome my first 2 members to the channel, and that is Marlene and Jackie. So thank you for buying a membership. This means that you get to watch this video 24 hours before anyone else, and you have bragging rights. You can entice people and go, oh my God, you're not going to believe what Sue's uncovered in her latest video. And no, I'm not going to tell you. You don't have to, but thank you for your generosity and your kindness. So today I'm looking into the energies and intentions of Jeremy Kelley, Quinn. Now, I'm a bit confused on this. I think it's Quinn Kelley's father. I'm pretty sure it's Quinn Kelley's father. I've had a couple of people asking me to look into his energy because, and I don't know why, I have no idea. Apparently there's something very significant about him regarding a connection to the case. However, I've also seen someone speaking about Quinn Kelley's godfather, who I believe is incarcerated. But we're going to stick with Quinn Kelley's father, Jeremy Kelley. And as I said, I know nothing about him. So as usual, I'm going in blind. So this is a psychic reading. I use oracle cards and tarot cards, and occasionally I get messages from spirit. These are my opinions, these are my interpretations. You may look at these cards and interpret them in a different way, and I encourage you to do so. It is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not stating any of the things that I bring up in this video to be factual. So as always, we're starting with the Clarifying Life Situations deck. 2 have jumped out. Okay, this is interesting. These are 2 cards that I get quite often. The first one is Cutting Edge, and the second one is Scales of Balance. The Scales of Balance is something to do with rugs. It's something to do with weighing and measuring rugs. That's the first image that came very clearly to me, was this is someone who deals with the supply of rugs. I literally got a flash of someone with those like old-fashioned weighing scales, and it was rugs. The Cutting Edge, again, when this card comes up, I think it's something dark. It says slice through obstacles and carve a path towards your dream. Slice through obstacles. Did he have to unalive someone to get them out of the way because they were obstructing something? Possibly. I'm not saying it's one of the 4, but has he got history of unaliving someone? Whether people know about it or don't know about it, I don't know. Clear energy coming in already. And sometimes, usually at the beginning of a reading, I'm like, oh, I don't know. This feels clear. So let's move on to the next deck, which is the Black Rose Oracle. And again, 2 cards have jumped out. We've got Lost, Running Away, Emptiness, Feeling Invisible, Cutting Off. And then Revenge, Retaliation, Plotting, Payback, Punishing, Getting Even. Wow. Yeah, that Lost card. At first I thought, is this about him running away from something? And then straight away I got an image of someone running away from him. And the cutting off, I'm hoping I'm wrong, is could be something to do with punishing someone by removing a body part, or cutting a finger off or something like that. It's interesting because, like, I don't know if it's still the case in modern day society, I say society, but you know, in I think medieval times, but also actually coming up to modern eras in certain countries. In certain countries, it's removal of the hand if you're caught stealing. In other countries, it's removal of the fingers. So I wonder if it's something to do with someone stealing from him and trying to run away, and him chasing them down. You would think that, you know, I don't know. Oh God, I hope the cutting off isn't something more sinister. I'm thinking about someone being unalived and having a certain body part removed. I'm hoping he's not that dark. And the retaliation, plotting, payback, punishing, getting even is everything I've just explained. But is someone out for revenge on him because of something he did to someone as well? This could be a bit of a mess going on here. The next deck is the What Lies Beneath deck. Sorry, I just picked up off the bottom of the deck. Game over. So I should do that more often, you know, guys. I should look at the bottom of the deck as well. I keep forgetting. So we've got keeping a promise and depression. Keeping a promise. Depression. Who did he make a promise to? Sorry if you can hear Philippe the fly. Who did he make a promise to? It almost feels like a vow. A loyalty thing. And depression. Who's depressed? It's not him. I don't feel like it's him. Is it Quinn? Quinn going through depression? At some point? Quite possibly. And then we're moving into the path of shadows. So we've got werewolf. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. Two sides of the same tormented soul. So he feels like someone who's got two sides. Yeah, he probably presents one side to certain people, but only certain people know who he really is, which is interesting. And then, which is a bit of an outlier, it's going to be the one that I have to keep an open mind about, is pumpkin patch. You will only taste the sour if you don't seek the sweet. Share your fruits wisely, lest you sow regrets too deep. Yeah, it feels like he's on a vendetta of some kind. But what was he on a vendetta about? Because this is, you know, it feels like whatever it was that I saw earlier on, that someone betrayed him, that was sorted out. This feels like something else. That he's seeking revenge for something else. Something bigger. It's almost like someone's harmed or intended to harm someone in his family. Moose is now trying to catch Philippe. Sorry. God, please don't wreck my blind. Yeah. Interesting. So let's, oh, True Crime Oracle, next one. Oh, and look at that. There's some, right, I might not read these because I think these are from a previous reading that's got mixed up. That I've already read. Yeah, they are. So I'm going to ignore them, guys, because they are from a previous reading. God, I'm so bad at putting cards back in the right decks. Interesting. So the next card is regret. And then accident. I don't know what he regrets. Was this an actual act? Was there something here about an accident? I mean, it's specifically showing a car in this picture. Wow, it's interesting because in the reflection on the road, it looks like an image of the devil. I don't know if that's deliberate. I don't know if you can see it on camera. If you look at the, I'm looking here, you might not be able to see it because, yeah, you can actually. And then this looks like someone as well. I don't know, it almost feels like, this does feel like someone being unalive made to look like an accident, possibly someone being run off the road, or I don't know, the cables being cut, or the regret. I don't know what the regret is about. Because I don't feel like he regretted it, if it's him, unless this is about someone that's done something to a member of his family or someone he knows or is connected to, that they're the one that had the accident and lost their life. And maybe there's a part of Jeremy Kelley that regrets not protecting this person, regrets maybe they regretted deliberately antagonizing someone. Let's do the tarot. So I'm going to use the Revelations tarot. Sorry, to clarify. Just looks like that. There's no, it's not my deck. It just happens to be a deck called Revelations Tarot. And of course I had to buy it. So cutting edge. Oh. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Okay, Judgment. I'm going to save those for the rest of the cards. This means there's more than one person here. There's Jeremy Kelley and two others. So it feels like a joint effort of some kind if this is about unaliving someone or cutting someone up. It feels like a joint effort. Judgment, they may well have been arrested, tried, probably not, you know, they were, I feel, probably acquitted, one of those situations again. I don't know who this is with, whether it's, yeah, I'll definitely do the Godfather reading next. Scales of balance. Like I said, this feels like rugs distribution. Oh, I was going to do, just put them back in the deck. Sorry guys, just force of habit. The right cards always come out. Scales of balance, clarified by the Ace of Wands reversed. And the King of Swords reversed. Again, I'm getting crime of passion. Crime of passion. The King of Swords feels like someone that was taken out and is male, and crime of passion because it's something that he couldn't get past emotionally. It's like It feels like someone that he at one point had a lot of respect for, cared a lot about, and then they've betrayed him in some way, and it hurt so much he couldn't get past that feeling. So, and it's crime of passion, because it doesn't feel premeditated. It's like he caught him doing something in the moment, chased him, and the next thing you know, maybe that's part of the regret as well, I don't know. Lost, running away, cutting off. I mean, what is this? I don't like that at all. Clarified by the Magician. Okay. And the High Priestess reversed. Wow. Okay, that High Priestess reversed comes out. Anything to do with Dylan? I think it's her. But I don't see what she would have to do with this. I do think the Magician coming out with this card is about getting away with something. It's manipulating a situation to your advantage. Maybe, and I don't know how long Dylan has been dating Quinn. And I don't know at what stage all of this stuff is unfolding, whether it's before November the 13th, 2022, or after November 13th, 2022. But Dylan might even have been an alibi for him, for something. A lot of what I'm seeing here feels like not actually to do with the Idaho 4. It feels like who he is, his history, what his, not even his history, maybe what's happened recently. I don't know. So let's see the revenge card, retaliation, plotting, payback, punishing, getting even. Clarified by the Devil reversed. Six of Cups reversed. He's taken, someone's been definitely taken out here, and I don't know if we're talking about the same. It doesn't feel like the same person. This feels like something bigger. The Devil in reverse is the devil being taken out. It's like someone that had power. It's almost like taking someone out that had power that he wanted, like he wanted their position. The Six of Cups reversed. I also feel like they were asleep, which is weird. And it's not one of the four, but it feels like someone was taken out. Either they were incapacitated, drugged, or rugged, or they were just asleep. And again, more than one person involved. Keeping a promise. Whatever Dylan knows, because she knows stuff, she's been vowed, she has been held accountable by Quinn's father, by other people. Like, she's not, whatever narrative she's portraying, it's untrue. She has to stick by it, because if she doesn't, if she lets anything slip, she knows she's in a lot of danger. And maybe it's her that's got to keep the promise. She knows a lot. She's been brought up in a very different world, I feel. Clarified by 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands reversed. It feels like she has a sense of purpose. It makes her feel important to know stuff, even though she can't share it. And the 4 of Wands reversed. Straight away I'm seeing the destruction of that house when that card came out. It's like the house being torn down. But I don't know what that's got to do with the promise. Depression. Who's depressed? Hanged Man reversed. Knight of Pentacles. So again, I've had this feeling before with Dylan where she's felt sorry. I know suddenly we're talking about Dylan, but I think this is about Dylan. Where she's felt very sorry for herself for a certain amount of time because she felt like she was being hung out to dry, which is what the Hanged Man in reverse is about. She felt like nobody was looking at anything else except her, you know, literally. All people were talking about was her. They weren't talking about anything else. And yeah, it probably did make her spiral a little bit. I don't think she struggled. I don't put it this way. I don't think she struggled about the actual loss of those 4 people. I think the only thing she struggled with was how she was under attack for a certain amount of time and probably still is to a certain degree. But the Knight of Pentacles also means that she's made money out of this. I mean, wow. Yes. So as we all know about her GoFundMe, which is outrageous. But there's a reason for that GoFundMe, and I'm going to do another reading on that. I'm going to do another reading on Dylan. Yeah. So, Werewolf. Clarified by the 5 of Wands reversed. And the 8 of Swords reversed. So this is about the dark side of Jeremy Kelley. And he's left destruction in his path, like behind him. There's, and not once, but I feel like several times, he's one of those people that just drops the hand grenade and then walks off into the distance. The 8 of Swords reversed. I mean, whether he's been incarcerated or not in the past, if he has, he's got out on some kind of condition or he's managed to avoid it altogether. There's something here about, I don't know if I can say the word, asphyxiation. I think I'm allowed to say that word. Someone being asphyxiated round the neck. But not actually unalived. What I'm seeing is someone being asphyxiated to the point of nearly, but not, and then, you know, it's like torture. And I think it's one of the 4 housemates. because I'm also getting I don't know how I'm going to say this without jeopardizing this video. I'm getting being struck in the head. We know what we're talking about. We're talking about swords, okay? This is an 8 of Swords card. So same person, almost asphyxiated, struck in the head. I'm getting through the ribs on one side. I haven't seen any like autopsy reports, detailed autopsy reports. I mean, I have not had time to go through all the documentation. So if anyone knows that, if any detailed autopsy reports have come out, please let me know, because I don't know who this is. So I've got through the ribs, and I've got I've got through the neck as well, like here, like here. Why am I being shown that? This isn't, what I'm being shown isn't because I'm being shown it because Jeremy Kelley did something, but what I am seeing is that Jeremy Kelley needed proof that something was done, and someone had to send picture or video evidence, whatever it was, to Jeremy to say, look, I did it, you know, they're definitely gone, this is... I am seeing 2 people in the picture, but I'm only being shown one person's injuries. So it's like the target was one person, but because they weren't alone, they had to take out 2. Now that could be either. That could either be Maddie and Kaylee, or it could be Ethan and Xana. Either one of those 2 situations, one of those people could be collateral damage. So we've got the pumpkin patch. And again, I am getting something to do with rugs again, but being someone being rugged. Not to completely take them out, but to incapacitate them. And I know I've seen this before with Ethan, and I don't know if this is all it is all circulating around Ethan. Clarified by the 2 of Pentacles reversed. There was 2 people. 9 of Swords reversed. Yeah, exactly. The 2 of Pentacles is one person being a target, but they're ending up being 2 taken out. And the 9 of Swords reversed. It's like the amount of damage inflicted was unnecessary. But it's almost like it had to be done to prove the job was done, if that makes sense. It's like if you have to send video evidence or photographic evidence to someone that you've done a job to end someone's life, then you have to make it overly obvious that you've done it. Like you have to, you know, using a knife in one place, in the heart, for instance, doesn't guarantee that, you know, they could survive that. So this person has had to literally, to prove that the job was done, has had to really overdo it and exaggerate it. And then we've got accident. Clarified by the Queen of Swords. The Ace of Cups. So someone I can't figure out whether this is someone that was close to Jeremy Kelley that lost their life, and it could have been a female. It doesn't have to be. It could have been a female. Queen of Swords energy. I don't think it's them though, because they're coming in the upright. But someone he deeply cared about, the Ace of Cups. Oh, I think this is something to do with someone taking something. Someone he cared about, someone he supplied something to who OD'd. And that's what the regret is about. Did they take the wrong stuff? Because he clearly had stuff that was dangerous as well, that it was meant for specific situations. Was this someone that he was romantically, intimately connected with, that just went and helped themselves to something and lost their life? So it was an accident, and that's what the regret is about. This is an incredible reading. So the word incredible means unbelievable. So a lot of people would actually think that. So. Page of Swords. And the Four of Swords reversed. It's interesting. I mean, I don't know. Oh, did someone tell me that Quinn Kelley's mother had passed? I think they did. Because I was just going to say, this is the child. I feel like that he had a child with this person, and that could be Quinn. I don't know if Quinn's got any siblings. So it feels like his mother who's passed. And I'm sure I saw somewhere that she's actually passed. And I don't know what the story behind that passing is, but it looks like an accidental overdose. This is one of those readings where everything's like, I cannot, like there's no confusion. It's so clear. And the Four of Swords reversed. It's like, that's like, she wouldn't have passed instantly. I do feel like there was medical intervention, or she may even have been in hospital. You know, maybe she was on life support or something like that, but she didn't make it. Yeah, so another mind-blowing one, that one, I think. Such strong energy coming through. But yeah, I'm definitely going to need to do another reading on Dylan. That's going to be coming up. Probably the next reading I'll do will be on, just because I don't know if there's confusion here, or if there are two, this is about his father, Quinn Kelley's father, and then there's another situation with his godfather. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you as always. Also, if you are interested in booking a reading, you can do so. The link is in the description. The discount is still running. So you get 28% off. And guys, you don't have to book it for September. Book it in September, get it booked, and you can book as far in advance as you like. So lock the price in. And also don't forget the memberships are open. So if you are interested, I think it equates to about $9 roughly, obviously allowing for the exchange rate in American dollars per month. And you're not committed. You can cancel that membership at any time. Like I said, you get early access. You get a 25% discount off live readings if there isn't a bigger discount already running. Early access by 24 hours to the true crime content, and 1 week in advance on your zodiac readings, the monthly zodiac readings. Then eventually, if I do decide to do live streaming, maybe I'll start doing that once a month or something. You get benefits and perks to that as well. And I think your name goes straight to the top of the comments section as well, and your name is highlighted and all that kind of thing. So thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement. I return to you tenfold. See you next time. Enjoy the journey.